Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Racha HaKodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Salakia. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopefully elect. It's the brother Isaiah with the Pittsburgh GMS camp, coming at you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Racha HaKodash. Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. And I basically want to go into this lesson real quick. Something titled to the effect of a lot of these shows show you the future of America. Okay, and I don't know if that's gonna be the title, but nevertheless, what bringing on this lesson is I was at the computer and I seen this link in this recommended link. It said it was talking about this show called South Park, which is this show's retarded. But nevertheless, it said something about post. How do I want to word it? Post Crown Vic, South Park. And so I clicked it. I'm like, whatever. Let's see what it's talking about. So it showed one of the characters named Stan. He was returning back to South Park, to his town. And then he had this chick in the car with him. First of all, he was in a smart car. He was asleep behind the wheel, and he was awakened by this chick, what appeared to be a chick. And turned out it was a hologram of Alexa. She was talking back to him, and he told her like, "That's enough, shut up," or whatever. Was showing you that whole, AI transhumanism, that whole thing where they want to link man with machines, and they just want to, this is what the devil's going to use. He's going to use well, shit, man, look at that whole metaverse thing. He wants to put you in a digital world, okay, in a digital way of existing. All right. And so after that, he's riding through. Now you see Capitol Hill, or City Hall. That's what they showed. City Hall was overrun with homeless people. Okay, there was no sign of the government operating in that particular area. All right, and we know in the scriptures, it tells you that there's going to be sedition amongst men. Okay, and sedition is an uprising against the government. Okay, and we know that pretty much in a lot of areas it's going to be lawlessness. Okay, it said the scriptures talk about the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Okay, meaning that men are going to be making their own decisions, independent from what the government, has set up. All right, and so you saw that, as far as every like I said, the city capital or whatever, town hall was overrun with homelessness. All right, so then it scrolled through, showed other little different cheesy stuff. Then it got to these kids on this playground, and they all had on these virtual reality headsets. They was all standing on the playground looking into space, and they had these virtual reality headsets on. And you see ease moving towards this whole metaverse thing, and this whole digital real estate and digital property. Okay, and they basically showed that in that little clip. And this, now mind you, this clip was only like, man, I had to say this clip was maybe about a minute, a little over a minute. And like I said, they showed the kids on the playground, and that's what he will have you do. He's gonna have you plug in to this digital thing where you're just sitting there enjoying a virtual reality, okay, instead of life, okay, the real world. All right, and so after that, it showed a bunch of other cheesy stuff. Then you had this one part where somebody was walking down the street with their groceries, and another man walked up and shot him in their head and took the groceries and walked away. And the scriptures tell you that in invading one another, they're going to invade one another. Okay, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor. Okay, for the great tribulation and for the lack of bread. All right, and so like I was saying, you saw the homelessness they showed you in the beginning, and then you have a seemingly normal looking guy walk up to another seemingly normal looking guy and shoot him in the head and take his groceries and walk off like it wasn't nothing. And really, the character the character didn't even bat an eye when it happened. He didn't even bat an eye. He just kept going. Like I said, what shows you, that's pretty much, that's the future. They're showing you what's going to come to America, Babylon the Great. Lawlessness, increased homelessness, people living in their own digital world. And what better way? Ooh, damn, I just didn't think about it till just now. What better way to enact all the atrocities that this devil wants to enact than to have the majority of the population plugged into a digital world? Okay, because if he has people plugged into this digital world, it's going to be easier to gloss over and look over the certain things that may be happening. Hell, you got people that's already saying, well, look, if these people don't want to get in terms and get in line with these draconian measures that you want to implement upon us, for safety's sake, if these people don't want to get in line with that, well, look, they don't deserve to eat, they don't deserve to work, they don't deserve these things, so let's, go ahead and lock them up, okay? And you got certain countries that's actually ready to implement that whole lock you up, I don't want to use the Q word, but you got different countries that's trying to implement different places, little timeout zones for people who don't want to conform with the current health standards. Okay, for lack of a better way of explaining that. All right, so I just thought that was interesting. Nothing too long, but the script, not scriptures, but it's a common saying that a lot of truth is said in jest. Okay, if I'm saying that properly. All right. So yeah, it's supposed to be a funny show, but they're showing you a lot of things that's actually coming to America, Babylon the Great. All right, and that's how this devil works. I forget exactly what they call it, Kabbalah or whatever they call it, but this devil a lot of time will show you what he's about to do before he does it, so he can feel justified. Okay, and that's what I feel like was happening in that show. All right. So anyway, that's pretty much it. That was just a little quick hit. Like I said, a lot of people's gonna get a rude awakening, man. You know what I'm saying? And really, it's changing right before your eyes. And it's crazy because of how the scriptures tell you that this devil's coming down with great wrath before he have but a short time. And he's coming down very fast now. We just Shalakia, unknowingly, unbeknownst to many people, okay, where we've arrived here where they're literally talking about basically plugging people into a virtual realm. But in actuality, these Edomites been on that. These Edomites been, they got little virtual reality games and things. Edomites been on that. You know what I'm saying? But now it's just coming to where they're bringing it to more life aspects. For you to view art on a website, for you to own a virtual yacht and pay real hundreds of thousands of dollars to own a virtual piece of property. It's reached a level where, it's just a ridiculous level, that it's reached. But anyway, this is the world we live in, and Esau's world is through, man. The scriptures say the Most High mingled a perverse spirit in the midst of Egypt, or mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and have caused Egypt to err in every work. Okay? I believe it talks about as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit. Nevertheless, this place is erring in every work, and it's just through. Okay? Wisdom has perished from teeming. All right? These people is living in folly. You could sell a digital piece of art. Man, this shit's just stupid. And you know what's going to protect that type of thing? A blockchain. What's going to protect and encrypt your data where it can't be downloaded or stolen is going to be a blockchain. And that's where you get this NFT stuff, And people is getting down with it, man. It's just retarded, honestly. It's retarded. But, hey. We are not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. All right. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up there. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, by Hashem Rachah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the whole for the elect. Then I'm going to say Shalom, Wa Ba Ba Ba, Shalom.